Back when I was growing up, it was my dad and my mom that were paying bills around the area. Right now, I am based in the capital city of Cameroon, Yaoundé, and I have to pay my own bills. The more you go towards the city, the more expensive life becomes. I am not only in the city, I am in the capital city of Cameroon. So we have like capital prices. All the gist I'm about to give you now is a basic life. I don't have a child. There's nobody I am directly responsible for. I mean, if my little sister calls me and it's like, BI, show up, and at that point in my life, I cannot show up, I'll just be like, Abeg, I'm not your mother. Call your mother or your father or your other sisters, because I'm not even. How much I spend in a month as a single lady living in the capital city of Cameroon, Yaoundé. And now this is not a static, it's not a stable list. Like every month I get to pay this. There's some months that I spend more, some other months I spend less, and some other months nobody should even talk to me. As in, if you know me, I don't cook a lot. I'm not about that kitchen life. No. Food for me is not something that I spend so much on. And when I'm restocking for the month, what I do is I go into the kitchen, I check everything that I have, and I'm just refilling stuff. So there are some basic things that are never ever finished in my house, like the rice, the corn, the beans, the oil, you know, the things that are from the village. Hey, by the time my vegetable oil just finishes, my God. And some other things, I am packing my things and going to my father's house. I don't like stress. I have 3 places I check. First, I check my cabinet for spices, you know, if I have all my spices together. I'm doing a video and you're coming to land on me. Excuse yourself. Second, I check my fridge to make sure that I have my fruits in the fridge. I told you all that I have a fruit culture. Every point of my life, whether I abound or abase, I have fruits in my house. Like, I'm not even just joking with that one. I'm not into the dairy life of eggs and milk and all of that. No, I don't do that. So that saves me a lot of money. And then I check my freezer if I have my meat, my fish, you know, all of those things that will help garnish your soups, you know. At the end of it, like every month, what I add to the things that I already have, given that my red oil is still there, my rice is still there, my vegetable oil is still there, what I end up spending is not more than 15,000 francs. Like if I spend 15,000 francs, is too much. And this 15,000 francs is not going to the market at once with 15,000 francs and buying everything. I can't buy fruits for the month. I buy fruits for a week. I could have fruits for 2 weeks. That's a lot of time. So I portion the money and get fruits for the week, fruits for the next week, and that's how I partition my food money. The next thing on my list, which is very, very important for me as a content creator, is internet. MTN has this bundle that gives you 1 gigabyte a day for 30 days. That's a month. That 10,000 francs, 1 gigabyte a day is not, like, it's just basic. Check your mails, just browse, learn new stuff. Somebody like me who posts videos, I need like extra. And since I don't want to go through like spending extra money, I don't have like a modem or Wi-Fi system in my house like that. To me, that's just too many bills that I cannot handle. So what I do is that when I have videos, I post my videos midnight. MTN also gives this bundle for 200 francs. So to save cost, to save as much as possible, I use the 200 bundles, and at the end of the month I could be spending 15,000 for internet connection. Some of these bills, I just wish that there's some that I could not pay and just run away and go to my father's house, you know, but these things I really have to pay them without dispute. The next thing on my list is the water and the light. I stay in a neighborhood that we don't even have water, but I get water bills. At the end of the month, I'll end up paying like 10,000 francs for water and light. Something amazing happened to me last month. I received a light bill for 500 francs, and I'm like, whoo. The months when I'm not around that you're supposed to give me this 500 francs, you don't give me, you give me 8,000 francs. On a level, the amount that I end up paying for water and light is 10,000 francs. And this is because I don't have an AC, I don't have TV, I don't go out. I spend all my time at home. I only go out, let's say to church, or maybe there's an event, which is once in a while, like weddings, weekend stuff. So I iron my stuff once a week or not. So I don't use a lot of light. Okay, maybe my soft box, my ring light could consume, but it doesn't really consume too much. So at the end of the day, I don't spend too much on water and light. I spend 10,000 francs maximum. The next thing on my list is transportation. I don't own a car. I have my Legacy Benz. I use bikes. I use taxis. And I don't go to many places. Yes, people say transportation in Yaoundé is expensive, not compared to Douala, because I've stayed in both towns. And the only places that I go to in Yaoundé would be to the market and to church. You know, what other place will I go to except when I want to shayo? Oh yeah, I do Yango like a lot. I didn't put the Yango that I use. That's because Yango for me is occasional, maybe when I have work to do, and the client most of the time pays for that, so it doesn't come directly from my pocket. So apart from that, it's church and market for me. For that, I don't spend more than 10,000 francs. Okay, so that is it for transportation. Like if you sit one day and you just hear, I just come on the channel and I'm like, guys, something has happened, I'm getting married next week. Just know that it's because of this point, and that is rent. I'm not going to tell you how much I pay for rent because I'm just not going to say that, but this is the bill, the capital bill that will make me to marry. Like I was saying, in a small community like where I grew up, if I got a place like mine, I will not be paying like 25k is too much. Or even if it wants to be much, say 30, 40k for the kind of space that I have. But since I'm staying in the capital city of Cameroon, like the thing is just, hey. One day this Yaoundé man will just come and knock my door and I'll tell him that, brother, jamais, aujourd'hui, not. The next thing I do with money is, let's just say they call it the hold your pocket money, pocket allowance. When it comes to the light bill, when it comes to rent, when it comes to transportation, internet, like it doesn't matter what is happening. For me to function properly and not to have an issue with my mental health, I need to have all of these things, because if you don't pay the rent, the landlord is going to knock on your gate, and my gate makes the loudest noise. I spend all my time at home, so I don't need that kind of energy where somebody will be banging on my door or ringing my phone for, you know, crazy stuff because I haven't paid their rent. Yeah, so I avoid those kind of things, and I make sure that I work for my rent, I work for my internet connection, because this is my work. I work on the internet. This is my workspace. I need my internet connection, and for water and light, I need to pay those bills no matter how high or low they come, because I need to use the lights. I need to use the water. You know, when it comes to food, when it comes to like the point I'm about to name now, this could really vary. It varies from, do I have guests at home? Am I alone? Am I traveling? For that, I'm talking about food. Pocket allowance, sometimes I don't, like I finish paying the bills that I have and I don't have pocket allowance to think for my, I don't have pocket allowance to think. Okay, so this 50k I'm writing here is just on the average. It's just on the average, something that I can hold in case Nancy, my little sister, calls me and tells me, oh, Bih, oh, we. Or the other little sister, like, in case they call or something happens or some contributions I need to show up for, or just any kind of stuff, you know, that's where the pocket allowance comes in. And 50k is just like a basic amount. Thank Jehovah that I'm not one of those girls that worries about, oh, what's on my hair, my nails, my clothes, change of wardrobe. And then imagine if I was Mbengse. Mbengse is like creaming, bleaching. Imagine if I was bleaching. Those people have like soaps that they use. A soap for 12,000 francs, a lotion for 2 million. Imagine, like, I just right now I'm just sitting and I am thanking God that I am not one of those girls that struggles. or is so worried about how they look, because hey, where would I have started from? I don't even know where I would have started from, because as some months, like, my account is not just ready for that kind of lifestyle, and I am very, very fine with it. At the end of the month, staying in the capital city of Cameroon, being a single girl, having no major responsibilities, I'd end up spending 200k. Like, it's not shaking too much. 200k is a basic, like, it's the basic amount to pay in the capital city of Cameroon to have a normal life that does not involve nails and change of wardrobe and hair and all of the drama. All right, yeah, so that's it. We've come to the end of this video. So let me know in the comment section, what part of Cameroon are you based in? And if you're watching this video, you're not based in Cameroon, let me know in your city, how much money do you need to have to live a basic life in a month? And I'll just be reading the comment section. If I just hear anything that is lower, hey, this Yaoundé man will not even see me again, I'll just pack my things and travel to that city and just rest. That city should be out of Cameroon, because I don't intend on packing my things and traveling to Douala. Douala fine, but na house there. I'm not interested in that kind of lifestyle now. So let me know in the comment section, how much do you need in your city to live a basic life? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.